little fuck up. I'd like to do a video post and dedicate it to my sister, my little fucking deserter. I'd like to do it to let her know that I really appreciate her as my sister. And trying to write it out or type it out, I just felt was not going to be good enough. So I wanted to be a little bit more personal. So, coming to you, Pimp Style, from the House of Pain and Pleasure, my little fuck up. This is to you, my sister, my little fucking deserter. I first met my sister, she wasn't my sister at the time, at a playhouse dungeon, and she was going around meeting and greeting everybody. She came up on me and Sir, and she said, "Sir Easy, my name is Dove. Sir Easy, my name is Dove." He's like, "What?" "Dove." He looked over at me and says, "What did she say?" I said, "She said her name is Dove." He said, "Oh." He said, "Do you know who she is?" He pointed at me. And she looks over at me, and he says, "Tell her who you are." I said, "I'm my little fuck up." I could see in her face right then and there, you know, like, I'm a little fuck up. But she didn't actually say anything. She didn't let that, you know, keep her from doing what she was doing, meeting and greeting. She held her own on that, and that was really impressive, you know, because a lot of people, when it comes to my name, they get kind of offended. Anyways, that's when I first met her. Later on, we met again when she became a trainee in the House of the Dark Lion. We talked, and I got to know her as being a really cool person, you know. She was really cool. We all participated in Black Beat 07, and she's the one who had the orb broke across her ass at the baseball game. That was some good shit. Anyways, serious masochist. That's when she got it. Anyways, going back from that, I'm just impressed because, you know, she's the shit. Anyways, her and I actually, you know, we talked and things didn't work out. Later on, things didn't work out with her in her house that she used to be in, you know. And for a while, I think she decided she was going to get out of this lifestyle. But anyways, come to find out, she might have been considering other doms, but she IM'd me and she said, "I have the hot for you, sir." I'm like, she didn't say that when I read it. But then I was like, okay, what's this about? Submission or what, you know? Anyway, I did as a submissive was supposed to do. I went back, I told my sir there's somebody that's interested, and I let him know who she was, this, that, and the other. And him being sir, he asked me, "What do you think?" I said, "First, I respect the fact that she came to me, which she didn't have to do. She didn't have to come to me." So that's one thing that I do admire about my sister. She is very, she has that, she is someone that respects the protocol of the lifestyle. That's what I want to say. And that is something that a lot of people don't do, especially submissives. Because I learned in the school when I was going to submissive schools that there are backdoor subs. Anyway, getting to what I'm talking about as far as my sister and how I really appreciate her for being who she is to me and to my sir. Our sir, I'm sorry about that. But, so, with that, telling sir, everybody's cool with it. They go with the interview. Interview goes well. Her interview, his interview, my interview. And it's all consensuous. We all become a family of Mlfd. Yeah, at first things are a little bit difficult. Only difficult because everybody's learning everybody, you know. And that's something that you have to work on. I don't think it took us long, though, because it was almost like we all kind of like got into that mindset, that same mindset, Cerese's mindset, and things just start clicking. I understand, we understand that there are times when she can't be available, and we work around that. You know, it's that having each other's back. We definitely work. We definitely work around it. We don't try and stab each other in the back. Well, she couldn't do this and she couldn't do that. You know, we're actually there and supportive of each other, and I like that. She has saved my ass a couple of times when I was all in my head and all emotional, to the point that she said, you know, it's a test. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's a test, but I'm tired of effing tests, you know. She said, well, you know, I would go ahead and do it, you know. I said, yeah, I'm going to do it, but, you know, why there always got to be a test? But anyways, that's what I'm talking about, you know, having that sister there that's got your back, but your back in a way that it is actually beneficial, not in a way that is trying to make you get on the wrong side of your dom, you know. We have a submission that is not what you would call sisterhood. It's a submission that we submit to our sir, you know. That we don't neglect our sir. So I have to say that me being the bitch that I am and can be, and bratty, with a streak of envy, she has persevered. She deals with all of those little characteristics because she knows that they're just dysfunctions, you know, and I appreciate that. She doesn't use them against me, because those are things that I am learning that you cannot have in this lifestyle. Those are things that she already knows, and that's what I'm learning from her. I'm learning things from her about submission that I need to get better at. She's learning things from me about submission that she actually needs to have a little bit of help in. Learning our serve, a couple of other things, you know, those things I can't really say, but we help each other. Trust. There's been some times when others thought that they could actually turn us against one another by trying to play the two of us against one another, and that shit didn't work. We actually showed them that that's not how we roll. So, not having trust for my sister is something that I do not have, and you do have to have trust. So I have my trust and I have my respect, and insecurities, that's something that we try not to try and kind of like fester, you know, kind of like get each other into the security type mode and then start working each other with it to the point that it really messes us up in the head and we don't become productive for our serve. We both call each other on our shit, and that's what's cool. I could say a lot more, I mean, but she knows. She knows that, at least I hope she knows, my little fucking disaster. I had to put that in there. No, that's a joke. I mean, in a way that we have. So, my little fucking deserter, honey, I just want to let you know that I care a lot for you. I love you as my own sister. You know, your pain is my pain. Okay? Your hardships are my hardships, and I'm always going to be there for you. You are my sister of submission. My sister in sisterhood too, but only as we serve Mlfd as one, in the same mindset. Mlfd, my little fuck up. And this is dedicated to my sister. Respect. Big hug.